They are small. They are silent. But they are the stuff of legends. Deep in the humid rainforests of Central and South America, hidden beneath the dense canopy, lives an insect whose reputation precedes it as creature known not for its size, but for the unimaginable pain it can inflict. Meet the bullet ant Paraponera, clavata, solitary titan of the insect world and the bearer of the most painful sting known to science. Deep in the humid rainforests of Central and South America, hidden beneath the dense canopy, lives an insect whose reputation precedes it as creature known not for its size, but for the unimaginable pain it can inflict. Meet the bullet ant Paraponera, clavata, solitary titan of the insect world and the bearer of the most painful sting known to science. The bullet ant earned its name from the sensation of its sting. Victims often describe it as feeling like being shot. Entomologist Dr. Justin Schmidt, creator of the Schmidt Sting Pain Index, placed the bullet ant sting at a staggering 4.0, the highest rating. He described the experience as pure, intense, brilliant pain. Like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. And this isn't fleeting pain. The agony can last up to 24 hours, often accompanied by trembling, sweating, nausea, and temporary paralysis. But this fearsome power is not mindless. The bullet ant's sting is a tool of precision. It contains a neurotoxic compound called ponerotoxina peptide that disrupts the nervous system, causing uncontrollable pain and muscle contractions. It is one of nature's most sophisticated biochemical weapons, evolved not just for defense, but to protect the complex world that lies beneath the jungle floor. Because behind that stinger is a society organized, efficient, and ancient. Bullet ants are eusocial insects, meaning they live in highly structured colonies with a clear division of labor. Colonies are small compared to other ant species, typically ranging from 100 to 700 individuals. They are most often found at the base of large rainforest trees, where they construct their nests in hollowed roots, decaying wood, and naturally occurring soil cavities. These underground nests contain chambers for brood care, food storage, and the queen's quarters. The interior of the nest is a labyrinth of tunnels, each tunnel meticulously maintained by workers who remove debris, control humidity, and expand or repair the structure as needed. The colony revolves around a strict caste system. At the center is the queen, the sole reproductive female. She is larger than the workers and may live for several years, laying hundreds of eggs in her lifetime. Surrounding her is an army of workers, all sterile females who maintain the colony's day-to-day operations: foraging, brood care, construction, and defense. Among these workers are two main types: minor workers, smaller ants that primarily forage and care for the brood, and the majors, larger, more muscular ants tasked with colony protection and heavy-duty labor. These majors possess oversized mandibles and more robust bodies. If the colony is threatened, it's the majors who respond first, locking their powerful jaws onto intruders or leading the defense with precision strikes. Bullet ants are omnivorous. Their diet is diverse and opportunistic. They hunt small invertebrate caterpillars, beetle larvae, and even spiders, and also feed on sugary substances like nectar, tree sap, and honeydew excreted by sap-sucking insects. Foraging expeditions are typically solo affairs. A single ant will leave the nest, scouting for food by following pheromone trails and visual landmarks. Once a reliable source is found, it returns to the nest, laying a chemical trail for others to follow. This trail system allows efficient exploitation of food sources across vast areas of forest floor and low vegetation. Communication is key to the bullet ant's success. Without centralized control, the colony relies on decentralized coordination through pheromones, vibrations, and tactile cues. Pheromones released from glands on the ant's body serve as messages, alarm signals, trail markers, or social cues. When food is located, a worker may touch other ants with its antennae or release a specific scent to recruit help. In times of danger, a special alarm pheromone alerts the colony, triggering immediate and aggressive defensive behavior. Bullet ants have remarkable sensory capabilities. Their compound eyes provide wide-angle vision, while their antennae constantly scan the environment, detecting chemical signatures and subtle changes in temperature and humidity. This allows them to navigate the complex rainforest environment with ease, communicating effectively even in complete darkness beneath the canopy. But bullet ants are more than just warriors and workers. Their behavior suggests memory, learning, and adaptability. In one study, ants who had been trained to locate a food reward remembered the path days later even when visual cues were altered. This hints at a level of spatial learning not commonly associated with insects. Yet perhaps the most striking chapter in the bullet ant story comes from the realm of human culture. In the Brazilian Amazon, the indigenous Satere, people have woven the bullet ant into their traditions. As part of a coming-of-age ceremony, young men don gloves woven from palm leaves, into which dozens of bullet ants have been sawed stingers facing inward. The initiate must wear the gloves for 10 minutes while enduring wave after wave of stings. The pain is indescribable. Yet, the ritual must be repeated, sometimes up to 20 times before a boy is recognized as a man. This ceremony is more than tradition. It is transformation, a spiritual and physical trial that binds man to forest and forest to man. Scientists who have observed the ritual describe intense physiological reactions, tremors, hallucinations, temporary paralysis. But they also report a kind of neuroplastic resilience, a shift in how the brain processes pain, fear, and strength. Back in the forest, life continues. The bullet ant patrols its domain, maintaining a delicate balance in the ecosystem. It plays a role in predation, nutrient cycling, and seed dispersal. Its very presence shapes the community around it. Even larger animals give them space. Birds avoid their nests. Monkeys leap cautiously between branches to steer clear of bullet ant trails. Their sting commands respect, but their role commands something deeper. Yet, like so many species, bullet ants face threats. Deforestation, agriculture, mining, and climate change are altering their habitat. With shrinking rainforests come shrinking populations. And with each lost colony, we lose not only a creature of evolutionary brilliance, but also the cultural stories and ecological roles they embody. The bullet ant is a survivor. It has walked the earth for tens of millions of years. Through epochs of change and upheaval, it has refined its tools, its society, and its role in the natural order. Fierce, cooperative, intelligent, and resilient, the bullet ant is a mirror of nature's power and complexity. So the next time you're deep in the jungle and you feel a sudden electric jolt of pain, take a moment. It may be a sting, but it's also a message. A message from a tiny titan of the forest, reminding us that in the smallest beings, we often find the greatest stories. Please like and subscribe for more factual content like this. Tell us in the comments what animals you want to hear about next.